All right, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're gonna check out some airplanes. So just recently, last weekend, I went to the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum's World War II reenactment, and I know I've talked about that on this channel a few times before. Lots and lots and lots of cool stuff. I got a ton of footage for you guys. I have so much footage that my original plan was actually to do a video of me unboxing this Corsair that I got at the air show, and then I was gonna show my footage from the air show, but that ended up actually being like almost an hour-long video, and I know I barely have the attention span for that, so, you know. And I didn't really like how the unboxing for the Corsair came out because it was very late at night that I did it, so I sounded really tired in the video. But I got some really cool model planes, and I know I talked about getting some model planes on the channel in a previous video, and I know I don't always respond to comments anymore. I get so many that I forget. I'm forgetful. I admit it. But I do see your guys' comments pretty often, and I got a lot of positive responses about the introduction of maybe some aircraft. So while I was at the Mid-Atlantic Air Museum, their World War II weekend, I spent the entire weekend there, I picked up 5 of these 1/72nd scale model aircraft. Now I say models, they're, you know, in the box, they're already pretty much assembled. And I'll show you here. I did have to put the propeller and the little, if you can see that, the little antenna out there on the wingtip, that has to be installed. The little antenna underneath the plane, and then these two up on top also have to be installed yourself. And what's really cool about these, and I'll show you the packaging in a minute, because that's a whole conversation in and of its own. These planes come with enough kit and goods to display them in various configurations. So I have here, and I'll try to try not to lose anything here. I'm struggling. Here we go. Come on. Lots of little pieces, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in here, we have a bomb, the landing gear, and the landing gear doors. So if I were to want to display this airplane, maybe like parked on a taxiway on its wheels, I could take the stand out from underneath and install landing gear with open landing gear doors. So at this moment, if we take it off the stand here, you gotta be very, very careful. You can see that there are actually that, and that piece at the back are removable landing gear doors. They're just to give it the appearance of being folded up. Get our stand plugged back in there. These are absolutely astonishing, and you see me playing with this propeller nonstop. It spins so smoothly. It's so satisfying to play with. Now, the interesting part about these models is, and I'll show you here, the boxes are actually really big, so they're kind of hard to show, but give me one sec. These are by no stretch of the imagination made in the United States of America. This here is our only English on the box. We have Chance Vought F4U Corsair, United States Navy Marine Corps, carrier-based fighter. The date, there's the production date. The word collection. This is all Japanese. This is all Japanese. That's all, there's F4U and then more Japanese. 1/72nd scale die casting model. Not a die cast model, it's a die casting model. It is the act of casting the die. And then this really got me. It comes with an entire magazine. This magazine contains every piece of information you could ever want to know about the F4U Corsair. And it is all in goddamn Japanese. Every single goddamn word is in Japanese. There is probably like fascinating information in here, like just absolutely mind-boggling specifications, all kinds of interesting stuff in here, and it's all in Japanese. I'd have to learn an entire language if I wanted to read this book. Look, it even shows you like the different 1944, 44, 45, 1945, how they changed. I don't know. I don't even know what they're talking about there. It just shows different ones. Some specs, all in metric and Japanese. And where there's the different types of machine guns, 30 cal, 50 cal. Yeah. A couple pilots. Oh, look, there's a name. Robert Murray Hansen. And Gregory Pappy Boyington. Old Greg, huh? And then you got Donald N. Aldrich, Kenneth A. Walsh, Rex Beasley. I don't know who. I imagine they're Corsair pilots, you know? And then, of course, here we have instructions on the back. So, needless to say... it's a very, 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 very cool model, and I like it a whole lot. So I went ahead and bought 4 more of them. Well, let's see. I bought 3 at the show, and then I got two more on eBay. I'm gonna pause you guys real quick. Right, so as I said, naturally I bought 2 more at the show and then 2 more on eBay. So today, let's open, you know what, let's do one. We'll start off big here. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. We got the P-51. So let's check out this box. It says P-51D, die casting model. U.S. Army Air Service, so before the Air Force ever existed, North American P-51D Mustang, and there's our production date, August 9th, 2016, collection. And I will, of course, this one, you know, they're all the same, they all come with a magazine and everything, so we'll go through the magazine for this one as well. But let's pop it out of the box here. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick. These are kind of interesting how the boxes are. So once you take all the plastic wrap off, the box kind of just is just a piece of paper there. So what I did with the Corsair is I taped the edges of that outer shell together, so it kind of stays together. You get another piece there, and then the plane itself is in like a little box, like a die-cast car would be. And then on the back here, the goods. The Mustang booklet. So I'm going to pull you guys back out of the stand here, and we can look through the Mustang book real quick. We can't read anything, but we can sure look at the pretty pictures, right? There's the Hellcat. We'll do that one next, maybe. I have that one. There's so because this is a Japanese company, you know, they make a ton of different airplanes. I have about 90% of all the American ones here that they make. So we've got the P-51 here, the Corsair, I got an F4F, an F6F, a P-47, and then there's a P-38 Lightning that I'd like to get my hands on. There's an SBD-3 that I'd really like to get my hands on, and then they have a P-40 in the Flying Tigers paint scheme, which is actually a Chinese, you know, Chinese markings, Chinese Air Force, whatever. But the Flying Tigers specifically were a group of, I believe they were American volunteer fighters. Some pictures of some the XP-51, the very early on. That was the one with the Allison V12. There's the XP-51D with the Merlin, Rolls-Royce Merlin V12. Oh, they got a Spitfire. Spitfires are cool. The same engine as the P-51. They got the Merlin V12. I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I knew what any of this stuff said. I really do. Ooh! Mail-in rebates. Should I fill it out? Might get some airplanes shipped to my house. But yeah, so the majority of the products that this company makes, the majority of the airplanes that they sell are all Japanese aircraft. So I figure I'll, you know, grab as many of the American planes, or grab all the American planes, and then we'll find another company, a similar company to these guys. Look at that big beautiful doll. That's our big beautiful doll there. I just had a shocking realization. So a few videos ago, I asked you guys if you wanted to see more planes, and I asked you that because I had a P-51 that my dad had given me, that he had bought for me at an air show when I was a kid. And look who it is. Big beautiful doll. It's the same goddamn airplane. WZ-1. Big beautiful doll. So now I have two of them. I mean, are you kidding me? Look, they're almost exactly the same size. I can't believe that. That's wild. So yeah, like I said, this is the one my dad gave me. We saw this a few videos ago. I was really excited to show this one to you. And now we have our Japanese DeAgostini version there. I can't believe that. It's the same plane. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. So, and as we said, here's some more side profiles there. How the aircraft changed throughout the years and things of that nature. A couple P-51 pilots. There you go. There's Chuck Yeager, Charles Elwood, Chuck Yeager, first man to go supersonic. John C. Meyer, Raymond S. Wetmore, John J. Vall, George Preddy Jr. Yeah, Chuck Yeager, he's the man. Very, very cool stuff. Oh, look, it has a little bit about the Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen, the all-black pilots. Really, really, really good movie about them with, I believe Lawrence Fishburne's in it. Really good movie. Check that out. I believe it's called Red Tails. Yeah. Awesome, man. So we got two big, beautiful dolls to check out. I still can't get over that it is the same paint job on both planes. So, we're about 15 minutes into this video. Let's go ahead and split this open, and I'm actually going to split it open on camera for you guys so I can kind of walk you through everything that I'm going to be working with here. I'm going to, first, I'm going to put it up on the stand, and then I'll install the propeller, and then I'll work on getting each little piece out, and we will install the landing gear. I will display it with the landing gear down, and then I will put the landing gear up configuration, and we'll display it like that, and I think we'll call that a day because we're already about halfway through. We're, what are we at? Almost 14 minutes there. Talking and talking and talking. Talking. There's another little piece of cardboard. Later. Alright. Give me my plane. Give me the plane. Is it taped? No, it's not taped. Okay, did anything stick? Always make sure you check your top plastic for extra pieces. I don't want to lose anything. Oh, and these things are heavy too, man. Like, I mean, you see the way the box is like flexing as I pick it up. Ooh, careful. These planes got some beef to them. So here we go. We'll be very gentle here. We've got on the bottom what's in here. Oh, literally, look at that. A little antenna in a bag. So we'll lay that out. I'm actually going to go ahead and zoom this back and tilt. So we've got our plane here. This is how they come in the box. No propeller. We've got a couple hard points on the wings, open landing gear spaces, open tail wheel slot. Take a look around. Very nice detail. We've got the exhaust ports there. Some I can't quite make out what that says on the up by the nose there. rotate this around. We've got quite the scorecard there underneath the oh look, they don't put the swastika and they just do a red flag with a white circle. Well, I guess that's good for me, for my YouTube channel. Very, 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 very detailed. Very impressive. So we'll go ahead and make sure the bottom's nice and flat, so we'll put that on the table there. And how am I gonna... It's tricky getting some of these pieces out without, like, you gotta, I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna send all the other pieces flying. I'd like to get the stand out, and the stands even are really, it's like a little notch in there. It's not just some cheapo crap. They fit together nicely. They fit into the aircraft very nicely. It's a nice tight fit so it doesn't wobble around on there. And there we have big beautiful doll. Let me go ahead, there we go, that's a better angle. So first things first, let's get our propeller mounted up here. Now I am absolutely beside myself with, you guys saw me playing with the Corsair and how well that propeller spins. I love that. I'm hoping for the same result here with the Mustang. So what you do is you kind of slide them up and press them on, and they kind of lock into place, and it already feels like it's gonna, yo. Oh, that is so satisfying, man. Oh, that scratches an itch in my brain like I can't even describe. Look at that, that's so pleasing. Lovely. All right, so now it looks more like an airplane. And our big nose cone on there. Very, very good looking aircraft. Big, beautiful doll, if you will. Yeah, that is so cool. It's the same exact plane that my dad gave me a few weeks ago. Even the, oh my goodness. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this on camera here, but Can you guys see that? The gauges. There's actually gauges on the instrument panel. That's insane. And that cockpit is, you know, the size of this first nub of my finger, you know? That is absolutely wild amount of detail. Look, there's the rear view mirror in the cockpit. You can see it right about there. Very cool. So let's get, and this one, so the Corsair came with a bomb underneath. Mustang has hard points for drop tanks for extended range. We'll get these slotted in here. I don't know if I'm giving you guys the best angle right now, but I'd rather just do this carefully. Hold on one second. Okay, yeah, they click in. You just, I couldn't do that on camera. You gotta be super duper gentle with it. They look great. They look like Mustang drop tanks. It's starting to come together here. So what I'm gonna do next is grab our little antennae here. Pop that out of the bag. Don't drop it. It's so tiny. It's like a piece of hair. And we're gonna swing this guy around here and get our little antennae in there. Now I'm going to pause the video to do the rest of these parts. Okay, you guys might have just moved because I wiggled my camera around. Don't you fall over on me. Oh, it's gonna do the thing. There we go. So here we have it with landing gear down in this configuration. It looks really cool, especially because you have the landing gear door. It's not just like a fold down piece. It's an actual, you know, real landing gear. It looks like they have folded out from underneath the airplane. You have doors on either side. The tail wheel has doors if you can see that back there. And that is just a separate piece that, as you can see, it slides into the back there. And this is for if you were to want to display your aircraft not on the stand, but on their wheels, perhaps in like a diorama or something. They do sit nicely on their wheels. They look great either way. Or, and I'll show you how to do it this time. So what we're gonna do is very gently just kind of give these landing gear a little wiggle, and you can see the little plug they fit into. And we'll do the same on this one, just gently wiggle. It looks so violent on camera, but I promise I'm being extremely gentle in real life. There we go, there's our tail wheel. And then the inner doors, just give them a little convincing. Come on, buddy, come on out. Come out and play. Here it comes. Ugh. Okay, that might not have been that gentle. My apologies, I knocked the camera over there. I shook the table too hard. There we go. There is our last landing gear door out. And now, if we were to display this aircraft with the wheels up, we have doors that fit. I'm struggling here. I can't hold it exactly the way I want to because of the little antenna on the roof, so gotta be careful. Get that in there and that in there, like so. That's gonna be really difficult to get back out. I'm probably gonna need like a little metal pick or something to get that back out. So I hope you guys got a good mental image of what it looked like with the landing gear down, because we probably won't be seeing that with the landing gear down again. I am riding the struggle bus here. Give me 1 second. Okay, there is a nice flush P-51 belly. Looks very, very good. Oy. We're throwing stuff around again. So I'll go ahead and plug that back in on the stand so you guys can get one more look. There it is with the wheels up configuration. One more nice prop spin for you. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Well, here, let's get a couple more good, nice spin around here of Big Beautiful Doll. Focus on the plane, please. There we go. Thank you, camera. Very, very good looking aircraft. And of course, one of my all-time favorites. Hold on, my cat's here to visit. My cat came in to knock stuff over. Yeah, P-51 Mustang, of course, one of my all-time favorites. You guys remember we had a couple P-51s on the channel before, obviously, the few videos ago. And then when I did my little Johnny Lightning, the very small old Greg's Air Force, you guys got to do some scrolling to find that video. But yeah, I am absolutely thrilled with these 1/72nd scale model aircraft. Definitely expect to be seeing more of these on the channel. I don't think it's going to be like an all the time thing. We're not switching away from cars. I promise we will do an unboxing, like a car unboxing video soon. I've got a lot of awesome stuff to check out, like just boatloads of cool stuff. But I was super excited about these airplanes. So like I said, we've got 3 more to get through. So definitely expect to be seeing these on the channel. And I'd like to get maybe like some sort of a separate display case for just these planes, and maybe some of equal detail 1/72nd scale models, though maybe a brand that does more service to the American aircraft than say the Japanese aircraft. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. I think that's all I wanted to say, right? Yeah. And, oh, no. Stay tuned, because in the next video, you guys are going to get to check out everything that I got to see at the World War II reenactment that I got these planes at. So that was a super awesome time. I have a lot of really cool footage of like old tanks, old Jeeps, and really old airplanes flying around. Lots of cool stuff. There's a flamethrower demonstration, so if you guys are well behaved, I'll throw that clip in there too, and you guys can check that out. No, obviously we'll check that out. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. That'll be the next video, and but that's gonna do it for this one. So leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.